Purple Fam, that guy Perps here, back with another music reaction video. Now, when I did my Ginger reaction, a lot of you suggested I react to Nightwish. Now, unlike some reactors who like to go in and do a lot of research and everything, I like to approach things straight off the bat. You know, like, you're going to get my initial reaction straight off the bat. You know, if I know everything about them and I research everything and whatever, I think it'd take away from any sort of initial reaction because I'd have a preconceived idea. Now, I have mentioned this before a couple of times, and I still get comments like, oh, you should do your homework, you should research stuff, and blah, blah, blah. But, like I said, you know, then I go in with a preconceived idea. Now, I don't want to do that. So, all I know is Nightwish have a female lead, I believe, because that's what a few people were saying, like, oh, you should check out her vocals, they're also good, obviously in comparison to Tatiana from Ginger. And I'm assuming also that because Ginger are in that heavy sort of category of music, that Nightwish would be too. And when I was looking for this, just in their video section, I can see just through the thumbnails of a few of their other videos, they're on the darker side of things. You know, there was what looked to be a vampire and like a dark sunset and whatever. So I don't know if they're like into that sort of gothic sort of side of things, or you know what. So to me, I'm just, the only thing I'm coming in expecting is a female singer and a little bit heavier music. So, which isn't a bad thing. You know, like I said, I'm open to all sorts of music. Really heavy screamo stuff's probably not something I'd listen to more regularly than others, but there are the occasional song that I really vibe with and I get into. When I was younger, I used to listen to a lot of heavier stuff. But again, you know, as I got older, I sort of, like you all know, if you've been watching the channel for a while, I tended to lean a bit more towards the hip hop side of music than a lot of the other genres. So I've missed out on a lot of rock. I've missed out on a lot of the heavy stuff. I missed out like that whole emo phase. You know, I just didn't know anything about it. Still don't. You know. So yeah, we're gonna get into this one. It's Sacrament of Wilderness, and even that name. You know, that name comes across to me as being something that a heavy band would come, someone, sitting there, not satanic or anything, but sort of, it's very occultish, like Sacrament of Wilderness, and then, yeah, so, I don't know, I'm expecting something heavy. Hopefully they come out with an acoustic cover or something, but, hey, we're all here to learn and to find new music, and hopefully something there that we all appreciate. So this is Nightwish, Sacrament of Wilderness. Yeah, already. Yeah, I know the vibe we're going for. Is that an organ? Or guitar? Ah, it was probably the organ sound on the keyboard. Yeah, there we go. Right, now I'm just going to take it back because I don't want to get to, oh, you paused it too much and you missed a good bit. So we'll take it back to the beginning, or near the beginning, and we'll listen to it for a little bit, eh? I didn't want to stop it in that guitar solo, but it looks like it's going to go on forever. Now, the lyrics that she's saying are a little bit hard to really understand because she has... now, it's going to sound weird when I say it, but to me it's very much of like an opera sort of sounding type vocal, you know? Like, she's not singing opera, I get that, but just the... You know, like that really extended sort of tone of what she's singing makes it hard if you don't already know the lyrics to sort of to pick them up. Also, I don't know if it's my internet causing it to be a bit glitchy, or if this is how it was recorded and it's meant to be like that. If it's, I don't know. It is the official video, so I don't know if that was the effect they were going for, but yeah, it is a little bit pixelated, and I apologise. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, or if that's my end, or what, but yeah, we'll get back into it. Like, I don't even know if she's singing English at this point. And the vocals, like her vocals, are really drowned out by the power chords on the electric guitar. All I can hear is, you know, and it'd be nice if the mix was a little bit better. But yeah, like I said, I can't even work out if she's singing English or what language she may be singing, but it does sound really nice either way. It'd sound better if the levels of the vocals were good, but as an overall sort of sound of a track, I don't mind it. But yeah, it would be better if the guitars weren't so loud. I do notice there I just saw the crowd, so obviously it's a recording of a live performance, but again, it looks like the video clip literally looks to me like it was taken out of like 1986, you know, like yeah, the whole like Metallica era and all that sort of stuff. That's sort of the quality of video that I'm getting, and I don't know if that's again what they were going for, or just happened to be, you know, this is the only recording they could get of this song, but yeah. Whew. There you go. So, yeah, the things I take away from that would be musically, like the actual level of musicianship is top notch. You know, like the guitarist and the keys player, the drummer, everyone involved was all doing like top notch job. She has quite, I don't know, her voice doesn't seem overly powerful, but it does have a nice tone. Again, with the mix, I couldn't really understand what she was singing, and being that everything was, a little bit, you know, operatic, I guess you'd call it. I hope you understand what I mean when I say that. Um, but yeah, it made it, for a first time listen and everything, it made it hard to understand. Now, I don't know if this is sort of a new band, an old band, whatever. This was only uploaded a couple of months ago, so I was assuming that this was sort of newer music. Now, that could be my fault for not researching, but again, I've explained why I don't do that. Um, but yeah, musically, it wasn't, too heavy for my liking. It was right in that point where, I really vibe with the music. Would have been nice to have heard her, like I said before. But yeah, like overall, it's enough. It's enough to make me want to check them out again. Um, and like I've always said, I'll give things 3 tries unless I absolutely just know it's not going anywhere. Like the other day, we did that AI rapper, and no, I'm not doing any more of his stuff. Sorry, but Nightwish, yeah, I'll definitely check out some more of their stuff. So leave me a comment down below of any other Nightwish songs that you'd like to see me do. Send me a PM or a DM, whatever they're called, on Instagram, because a lot of the time, some of depending on the volume of comments, sometimes they'll get lost. So if you DM me on Instagram, at least then, bang, it's there and I can go back to it. Whereas here, the second I reply to you, it gets lost in all the other comments. And I don't know about you guys, but if you've tried to go through 100 something comments and trying to think of something you can't really remember in the first place, and you're trying to look for something to jog your memory, it becomes quite sort of painful because you just can't find it sometimes. And I'd hate for someone to request something and something that I'd really enjoy and for it to get lost. So yeah, DM me on Instagram. There's a link to it on my homepage. Up in my banner, you'll see an Instagram icon. If you click on that, it takes you straight to my page, and then obviously just follow, if you're familiar with Instagram, the little plain looking thing. But yeah, guys, let me know. And yeah, again, I'd listen to Nightwish. Quite liked it, and I'm hoping to hear more, so let me know. And like always, guys, I'm that guy Perps, and until next time, I'll see you then.